Mark Bunting at DX3 Canada. Joining me now is Jonathan Garbe. He's a co-founder and the CEO of Fintros. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you today?
Now, I'm a smart guy. I figured out Fintros. Yeah. Financial introductions.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So describe what Fintros does.
Sure. So Fintros enables companies to hire people that are not applying to their jobs. We help someone who is career curious, someone who's not looking for a job, safely, confidentially, and anonymously consider highly targeted career opportunities.
So let's pick up on that anonymous aspect. There are a number of different layers to that and benefits for the job seeker and for the financial company too.
For sure. So the way it works is when a candidate creates a profile, they'll upload a resume and our system will anonymize certain information. So if you think about a normal resume, we remove the name at the top, we remove the contact information at the top, but we also obscure previous employment and educational experience. What that means is someone who works at Ernst & Young will now work at a Big Four accounting firm. So it protects that candidate, which allows them to now comfortably consider opportunities. So now we're getting access to a candidate that otherwise wasn't going to click the apply button and that an employer is trying to access themselves.
So the job seeker may be hesitant in normal circumstances to admit or display the fact that maybe they're looking for a job. So this takes that out of the equation.
Correct. It allows them to career search confidentially and anonymously, where they can act on their career curiosities. Roles come to them, whereby they can choose to accept those roles and reveal their information at that point in time.
And then for the financial company looking for candidates, there's nothing about gender or race or background or anything, so it's or education. Well, I guess there's some education, but you can tell me better. But so that removes any bias, correct?
Correct. So from an employer's perspective, when they're considering candidates, they're looking at an anonymous resume. So by anonymizing certain aspects of the resume, we're removing any indication as to race, genders, ethnicities, any bias such as, I went to this school, so they must be better than the person that went to our competitor's school. So there's a lot of conscious and unconscious bias that we remove by anonymizing their profiles.
And Jonathan, what kind of reception are you seeing for Fintros so far?
So we have tens of thousands of users that have signed up on our site, and we're working with some of the largest banks both in Canada and in the world right now.
And how have you got the word out, and how have you been financed?
So the way that we've got a bunch of candidates is we went through various industry associations, we built out a strong online social presence, and we've seen a lot of referrals onto the platform from other candidates. And things are continuing to go very well from an employer perspective. We continue to get out there, have a number of conversations. People are super interested in the anonymization aspect of our solution, and also the ability to get those candidates that they're struggling to access themselves.
And do you get a sense of what the age range is for these candidates, mostly 20-somethings, or is it sort of a whole range?
So it's across the board, but I think we're probably more heavily populated between 1 and 12 years of experience.
I see, okay. And so where do you stand now? You're giving us a sense of the development of the company. Where do you want to get to 2 to 3 years down the road?
Sure, 2 to 3 years out, we want to be across all industries. We want to be across all levels of experience. We want to be global. We want to tackle this $335 billion recruiting market.
And are there other companies doing something similar, or is this proprietary to you and you're leading the way here?
So we have various pieces of proprietary technology, specifically around the anonymization. And we continue to see a lot of traction from that moving forward. So I think we're going to definitely be showing some people some interesting things moving forward.
Thanks, Jonathan.
All right, thank you very much.
Very good stuff. Jonathan Garbe, CEO of Fintros and a co-founder as well. Thanks for watching us here at DX3 Canada.